Ladies and gentlemen, and spooky trick-or-treaters across the land, thank you for tuning in to another episode of Emo Brown, the Weekly. Why the Weekly? Because you never know. It might be on a Monday. It might not be. Today isn't a Monday, so Metiche Monday it is. Brought to you by the wonderful people at Grasshopper for all your medicinal, recreational, cannabis needs. Make that car clock, get 50% back going, and on Tuesday, get 30% off. $12 gets you 3 pre-rolls. $24 gets you 6. That's arithmetic. That's how that works. Pay them a visit. While you're there, tell them you're my cousin. I don't know if that'll get you anything, but might as well. Everyone else says it's my cousin. Shit.
I'm about to be your cousin. Try a good job, UPS.
I'll get you in, dog. Look into the camera.
You want me to commit way too hard, though.
Angel, give him a single shot. Give me your UPS pitch, fool. I'll get you in. What's your UPS pitch?
What can I do for Brown?
All right, you're not getting a job. I'll tell you that shit right now. That's not happening, bro. You're not getting there. Grasshopper, I'm telling you, for all the things in life, make it happen. 3 punk ales, 3 punk ales, 3 punk ales. Let's set sail with Kiki today on 3 punk ales. What do we got going on, Kiki?
Well, we got beer week this week. God damn it, I always do that, don't I?
Yeah.
It was a soft one this week,
Yes,
though. You're all right.
definitely
all right.
do, bro.
It's getting better.
Well, we got beer week. And with Beer Week on Monday, we're going to be at the Tom Hams Brews, Views, and Chews event.
Time out. I love that event. Don't look at me. Look at the camera. There you are.
Yeah, I forget.
I love that event. The Tom Hams event, I think I've gone to it once for sure, maybe twice. Probably some of the best food you'll have in a festival setting. Se la rifan, bro. So it's us, and how many breweries are going to be there?
I believe there's like 8 other breweries.
All right, it's going to be from 6 to 9, November 6th. $50 a ticket. Scan for an event and ticket information. A lot of breweries. I know we're on there. I saw Fall. I saw Embolden.
Yeah, Artifacts too.
Artifacts. A bunch of breweries. Basically, the who's who of who's who is going to be at Brews, News, Chews, and Drews. Drink the booze.
My dudes.
My dudes. What day is November 6th?
Monday. It's on
Monday.
Yeah, Monday.
All right. There you go. Don't look at me.
On a
Bro,
Metiche
this is
Monday.
just weird.
Don't look at me.
Little puppet. What else we got going on? So wait. This is it. We are at the precipice of Beer Week. San Diego Beer Week.
Starting Friday.
San Diego Beer Week is a big deal in San Diego. So huge that they decided to make it a week long. Different events every day, starting on Friday. The kickoff is Friday. Tell me a bit about that.
Kickoff is Friday. There's going to have, with us, we're going to be releasing our barrel-aged brandy wine.
What else?
And then we got, this weekend, most of us will be at the brewery available, but we will also be at the Punk in the Park festival. And then Tuesday, we also have the Guild doing an event at the brewery as well.
Here, let me save you, Kiki. Let me save you. Starting this Saturday at the brewery, Kevin is going to whip up a sixtel of some of our most elusive batches of beer that are only available in the cellar once a year. Sixtels, for those who know, are a 5-gallon serving. So there's not a lot of it. So we're going to release it, I believe, on
Friday.
At you. We're going to be releasing 5 of these barrel-aged treats. And I'll spout them off at no particular order.
That's
our
30
2021 barley wine coming in at a tasty 10.5%. Jesucristo. That's intense.
That's a big one.
Our 2022 anniversary, 5-year anniversary cuvee. Otro pinche pedo. That one will get you on a sick one real fast. 2017 was a good year. Why? Because we made this brandy barrel-aged Russian Imperial Stout.
That one was really good, dude.
I believe that might be my favorite beer that Kevin has ever made.
That one was really good.
It's a tasty beer. Then guess what? 2020's version of our rum barrel-aged Russian Imperial Stout. And then a 2018 bourbon barrel-aged Russian Imperial Stout. Where will these be available?
At both breweries.
Both locations. Each location is going to have
1 sixtel each.
There it is, bro. There it is. That I just wanted to help you.
I know.
I wanted to throw you a
you're better. You're better with words.
English is my second language, my friend. I don't know what your excuse is. English. I learned how to speak English.
I take hits to the head a lot.
Damn, bro.
Hits to the head.
El compa Owen telling us why. What else is going on with 3 Punk this weekend, bro?
Like I said, we're gonna be at Punk at the Park. With Descendants playing over there, Pennywise, everybody. We'll be up at Oak Valley.
Oak Hill Park.
Oak Hill Park. That's
Jesus
what it is.
Christ, bro. I pay you for these visits, huh?
Sorry.
Put a poll out in the chat group. How many more episodes do you want Kiki to be involved in?
Ooh, that's a good poll.
I mean, I'm telling you, bro. Jesus Christ. You do take a lot of hits to the head. I'm excited for that. I'm not going to go to the Punk in the Park. No. I'm not going to go. But, I mean, I'm excited for you to be there representing the brand. We have, what beers are we taking?
We'll be taking Kill the Poor and our Czech lager.
Yeah? You can make any name up right now, bro. Nobody's going to know what you're talking about. You could have said Dead Ramones. You could have said Mike Czech Lager. All of these things.
That's what we named it to, right?
Yeah.
Mike
Check, please.
Yeah,
there it is. The San Diego Red Devil. Give me some personal news.
Well, we're fucking fight camp. I got sick last week, so that kind of took a little turn for me.
What do you mean you got sick? What happened?
I got a sinus infection, bro.
Yeah?
Like, this shit was bad.
¿Pero qué onda?
No, dude, it's the change of weather. Like, I get bad allergies to change of weather. And, like, all this was blocked, and, like, I had a headache, and, like, I didn't know. For me, I thought it was just, like, oh, I'm just dehydrated, right? I'm, like, I went, and apparently I had, like, a fever of, like, 100 degrees for, like...
Is that a fever?
I guess. 100 degrees is a fever.
That's a weak-ass fever.
I didn't even know I had a fever, dog.
There it is. Turns out he's just as boring talking about fighting than he is about beer. When's your fight, brother?
It's supposed to be December 15th. We're still waiting for the confirmation on the opponent.
No opponent yet.
No opponent yet.
Oh, my gosh.
You just going to fight yourself if you don't have an opponent?
No.
Or fight the ref? Yeah, dude, you got to fight somebody.
Opponent, we'll just find another. They got another promotion, Lights Out.
Okay.
With, Sean Merriman's promotion.
Uh-huh.
So
they'll throw somebody from that arena into you, or what happens?
No, just go to another promotion.
Really? Mm-hmm. Wait, so you're not happy with Cage Warriors?
Nah, man, we don't have a contract, so I can just jump around. It benefits me better to do it like that.
So you're like a free agent?
Yeah, for the most part. So I can just pick up a fight anywhere.
What is going to elevate your game quickly?
Just picking up a fight.
More fights?
Yeah.
Because last time you didn't get knocked out, but you lost. And they said you had to take some time off to heal before you started fighting again?
For the cut that I took on the nose and under the eye.
If you didn't get it hurt or anything, could you have picked up another fight like in a week, 2 weeks, whatever?
Yeah, I would have just...
Why aren't you doing that? Do you need me to run your business over here? What's going on, dog? You let me know. I'll jump in and I'll start like promoting and doing whatever it takes, bro.
I'm really bad at promoting myself, man.
Really?
Yeah.
I never would have thought.
Yeah, I know.
Look at you. Any words of wisdom before you leave us today, fool?
I got nothing, dog.
No, yeah, we saw that. Thank you very much for coming in, bro. A wonderful time with Kiki Montalvo, our Riz-filled salesman at 3 Punk Ales, fool.
Hey, I do better jobs later in the day, bro.
That's fine, dog. No one's gonna question that. Episode is also brought to you by Tribal Streetwear. Theo Bobby said, "Get that guy off the fucking camera and get you into a Pendleton." So he gave me a Pendleton, dog. I had my first Pendleton. I was talking to Boogeyman. Boogeyman was like, "Yo, bro, we still got to go because we're going to do it." Yeah. Boogeyman said we're going to go on a nice little tour around San Diego, and we're going to go to all of the spots that sell Pendletons, and we're going to purchase one at each spot. Why? Because that's what we're doing now. We do that. We review clothing, we review burritos, we review food, we review people's skills on the mic.
Yeah, we definitely do that.
We need that fucking, that horn. The one, yeah, ¿cuál es el siempre sábado gigante o siempre domingo? The one where the guy's like not good and they just say, and they get him off the stage with like a hook and shit, bro.
We'll bring that back.
That's what I wanted to do.
We got that.
Tribal Streetwear, 20% off at the lower left. Most items with the Emo Brown card. I don't know what their deal is with Pendletons. I may have taken the last one. You like this, bro? It's fucking warm.
It looks nice.
It's very, very nice. It's form-fitting. It makes me feel like I'm on a catwalk. On the catwalk here.
And that's what's important, the way it makes you feel.
It makes me feel amazing. SoCloud.com. Use Emo30 for another tasty discount, 30% off. That's how we get down here. All right. Before we go any further, I'd like you to say what's up to Aaron Crowley. He is our newest member of our Emo Brown Social Club. Aaron Crowley.
See you at the Winter Formal.
And commence the script of everything. Bing. Oh, look at Lexi's on there. She's on here. Ooh.
Oh, there she is.
Josh Kemble used to be on there, but then something happened.
Canceled.
Oh, yeah, oh, we'll put him back. I think it's tentative. He might have an asterisk next to his name. While I'm doing this, don't forget to rate, review, subscribe to all of the things we do. YouTube's blowing up. TikTok, for some reason, you guys, though not us, San Diegans don't like TikTok for us.
Is that true?
That's very true. I looked at the demographics. Everyone in Texas fucks with TikTok for us, which is why we went to Houston. Made some friends, made some fans, the whole thing, bro. We're awesome in Houston. Not that awesome in San Diego when it comes to TikTok. San Diego is more IG with LA and stuff.
Maybe we don't talk enough shit about San Diego because that's how we got on Texas's radar.
We talked a lot of shit about Houston.
We talked about their tacos.
Them whack-ass tacos. Oh, look, one of the original members. There she is, La Prima Estela. Oh, look at Ruben Lopez. Oh, okay. Well, all right, cool. I think that list is done. Rate, review, subscribe, do all of the things. Ladies and gentlemen, I wanted to take this glorious opportunity to introduce one of my closest, dearest comrades. He's going to be doing some shit this weekend coming forward. He's here to tell us all about it. You may have caught him on the news. Which one? All of them. He's been doing his thing, spreading the word for the YMCA and this current journey that he's going to be on. Ladies and gentlemen, the walking pronoun. Our homie, your homie, he, him, El Compa J. Clip Lifford. What's cracking, homeboy?
What's happening, man?
Look at you, homie.
Man. I love it.
Look at the camera over there, dog.
Where's the camera? I was looking for it earlier.
There you are.
If you guys are wondering why it's so shaky, it's because Angel's holding it right
Oh,
now.
my God.
Oh, man. Hey, thanks for having me out
Always,
here,
bro.
man.
This is your home.
Am I looking at you? Am I looking at the camera?
I would look at the
Always
camera,
the
fool.
camera.
Always the
Always
camera.
the
Look at
Speak
me.
to the people. Oh, yeah.
All
Look
right,
at that. We
all
do
right.
things differently at KUSI. We do it right. We do it the best way possible.
I was on that shit
everybody
again
look
this
a
morning,
different
too,
direction.
bro.
You were on
Crazy.
KUSI this morning?
Yeah, again. It's
How did
Saturday.
it suck so bad, fool?
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Oh, did you tell him? No?
No, bro.
Take that as a no.
Hey, your message has already been put out. You're good.
Yeah. Nah, man, it's been cool, man. Over the past 2 weeks, it's really been engaging with all the different homies and being able to utilize the different platforms, all the radio homies.
You working, fool.
Bro, like
You are out there.
Yeah, man. I am definitely going hard with this, man. But, thank you for having me in the space. It's all about solidarity journey. The way I see it, Emo Brown's so connected to this through our relationships and our connections. And at the end of the day, what we're trying to do is get out into the public's eye that this town, this community has a high rate of young people experiencing homelessness.
More than other people in other communities, or how does that work?
We're in the top 10 in the nation, bro.
Oof.
And most of those cities are California cities, but we're in the top 10, man. At any point in time, we'll have at least 2,000 young people that are on the streets trying to survive, bro. So those are just numbers that we have. I think anecdotally, me and my colleagues believe that the number could be double. So bottom line is, there's just a vast issue. 2 years ago, we started the solidarity journey with really two things in mind: uplift the issue, get people talking about it, and get people excited, wanting to invest in the work that we do. And it was very successful. But when we came up with the idea, we knew that we wanted it to be something big. It was kind of like a 3-year vision. So first year was just covering during the journey the span of the county. Last year, we actually started in Long Beach, walked from Long Beach to Anaheim, and then over 5 days made our way down to San Ysidro. This year, starting freaking Wednesday, bro.
Go ahead.
Starting Wednesday, we'll be starting off in Imperial Beach.
I be, baby.
Walking down to the Border View Y right there in South San Diego. And then over 7 days, making our way up to Sacramento.
Tell me about that. 7 days of straight up walking to Sacramento.
Nah, dog. It's called a journey
ahead.
because it's a combination of walking, biking, and public transportation, trolleys and buses and whatnot.
What's
Just
the
no
ratio?
cars.
What's the ratio looking like?
It depends, bro. Like the first day in San Diego, it's gonna be mainly walking and biking, dude. Speaking of biking, here's what's kind of tight, right? There's this new BMX bike shop out in National City called the Twisted Spoke.
Oh, whoa, what?
I just reached out to them to connect, talk about the walk. This dude is donating to this journey 2 brand new BMXers, 29ers, that myself and my partner Dave's Emo Brown member.
You guys are going to be rolling in
those bikes,
style, bro.
going in style. And then when we get up to Sacramento, we're going to donate them to youth organizations out there for some young people.
Oh, that's awesome.
So this whole thing has just been trying to tie in fun and happiness
it.
and joy and just trying to get everyone involved.
I'm trying not to like you, but you're doing things that makes me want to like you even more, fool.
Well,
you're killing it,
I
bro.
appreciate that, bro. I appreciate that.
That's a new company in National City?
Brand new, man. They've been
Hell
there
yeah.
6 months, bro. We're big into the bike community here, so it's nice. I have a feeling that they're really going to link up and be part of the team, man. But look, I have a couple laughs for you all, for the Emo Brown family, and for all your listeners, man. Ask number one, if you're local, I'd love to have you all out on Wednesday to the Border View Y for our community kickoff. Now, for some of you remember last year, we met up at the trolley station and collectively walked to Border View. It was like 50 heads. We had DB dressed out in his Aztec dance suit. It was amazing.
David B.
So this time we're just saying, let's flood Border View. Let's get 200 people out there. And really, it's the energy would be well received, man. I'm trying to, really feed off all you.
What time is this at?
10:30 is the start. We bounce out. We start the march at 12, where we'll make our way right past Emo Brown to the trolley. From the trolley, we're going to head up to National City and then walk to the bike shop, jump on the bike, head to Barrio Dog. Shout out to Barrio Dog, man. For the fourth consecutive year, these guys are donating big to this. So we're going to tie them into this media campaign. And that's really what this whole thing is. It's like a fun, engaging media campaign. Our hope, my hope, strategically speaking, is that we get enough people reposting and sharing that we can get this viral and get this into the eyes of some heavy investors out there. So
That's kind of the
That's the ultimate goal.
Yes.
The ultimate goal is get money.
Get money.
How do we get people to get more involved like that, man? We have some heavy hitters in our corner.
No, most definitely, man.
You know, we've had Supervisor Nora Vargas is in our corner. She can definitely rattle some cages. How do we get this to the lap of Gavin Newsom?
Well, that's what we're trying to do, man. We're trying to get it to where he's in, and that's the main thing. Become a squad member. Donate. Gift of any size. Had a $1 donation earlier today. I had a $1,000 donation. It doesn't matter. I just want to get a squad group of over 250 people that can start reposting and sharing out all of our content. I feel that doing that, again, it gets us that much closer to going viral and to getting this information to the right people's eyes.
Look at you, fool.
I know, man, but I need y'all. I need the family to show up.
We
Man.
got
I need
you.
the family to be there. You know, it's great to be in this space. I love where we're going with the show now. I love the community events. I love all the things that we're doing. So it's gonna be dope to see you all present on Wednesday. Good to see you too, dog. I haven't even said hi to you, Josh.
He's not here yet. He's not. He's
ain't
not
even
here
here
yet. Jesus.
He's still in the green room. Dude.
He's coming soon. He's coming soon.
So Sojo Cali, bro. SOJOCALI is our website, sojocali.com. You can go there, you click, hit a donation. Again, $1, $5, $25, whatever it is. I don't care. Whatever's meaningful to your heart. Do that.
Man, look at you. You always have a way of making people feel like obligated to do something in the most kind of way. Whatever feels good in your heart. Bitch, I have no heart.
Yeah. If you're heartless, then I get it, but whatever. You don't care about them kids.
Step by step, we can end youth homelessness with the YMCA and our dude, J Clip. Look at him, bro. Well, there you are. Be part of the squad. Join us November 1st through 7th. This Wednesday at the Border View YMCA, 10:30 in the morning. Make a donation. Let's go cheer these guys on. Make sure we send them off on a peaceful voyage all the way up to Sacktown, bro. You're going to be playing pickup game with Mike Bibby and Pinchy.
Mike Bibby, dog.
I remember Mike Bibby, dog. That's when I didn't like the Lakers, bro. I was all Team Vlade, bro. Peja Stojakovic. But that's different. That's completely aside from what we're doing, guy. All right? That's completely white chocolate, Jason Williams. Be safe, bro. Be safe.
Yeah, for sure, bro. I ain't worried about that shit.
Where are you sleeping? Where are you sleeping?
We're going to be sleeping at different YMCAs.
Okay.
as we
Oh,
land.
hell yeah.
It's cool. Like, first night, we're going to be sleeping in Santa Monica Y.
Hey, you'll never be homeless, huh?
Nah.
You'll never be homeless. One, because you're a hard worker, but two, because you got all these connects at the YMCA. You'll find a place to sleep always.
Yeah, man. A lot of friends.
Look at
it's
you.
nice. I'm blessed, bro.
How many people are going with you?
It's myself and David doing all the journeying, and then we got a caravan
T-Bob.
team rolling with us. So there's about 3 or 4 people in that van.
There's a van travel.
Yeah, there's a van, bro. It's a big production this year. Bro.
Why are they not walking with you? What's going on?
Yeah, you know. Well,
No, I don't know. What's going on with them?
they're doing their thing.
Give
man.
me a name.
They're part of the squad.
Let's put them on blast. For every person that you out in that van, I guarantee you a donation.
I got that, man. But you know what? Angel, put the camera on me, dog. Put the camera on me real quick.
Camera on me, motherfucker.
Put the camera on me. Here's the deal. Again, the other thing I wanted to say for all the bike riding family out there. Meet at Twisted Spoke this Wednesday, 2:30, and join in from that ride from Twisted Spoke in National City to Barrio Dog in Logan. Come on out. That'll be a good, quick one.
Are we going to get free hot dogs or what?
No hot dogs.
No. Damn, homie, dog.
I got that, Hexes. Hey, by the way, Hexes, yo, dog. Appreciate the love, bro. Squad.
He just told you to ride naked. That's love?
That's very big love.
All right, cool. We in. Wednesday. Let's get it. Let's show our support for J Clip, man.
Yeah. Thank you all,
He's
bro.
out there. You're out there hustling, bro. Big fan. Always. Long time. First time caller, long time listener. Have a safe day.
All right, bro.
Look at you. I want to clap, but I feel like that's...
Yeah, remember when people clapped
Yeah.
like when we had like a room full of people? What happened
Yeah.
to that?
Well, fucking Angel
And we-
showed up.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd also like to take this opportunity to introduce our guest for Metiche Monday today. Our guest for Metiche Monday today is none other than Joshua Kemble. Joshua Kemble is of the world-famous Escondido, a town located in North County. That's right. Escondido, home of Dogwood.
Hidden Valley.
Look at you, bro. Welcome. Haven't
Thank
seen
you.
you in a minute. It's been awesome.
It's been a minute. It's been 2 minutes.
Angel, grab your mic, dog. I feel we're going to need you on this. Go ahead and grab your mic. Dude.
Grab
We're
that
gonna-
mic.
Hey.
Joshua Kemble.
I'm here.
What's good, bro? Tell us
What
a little
is
bit about
good?
yourself.
What is? Oh, I'm a lunar eclipse Scorpio. Harvest moon just happened. So
Sexy.
just for all
What
the
does
people who
that
care about
mean?
that, I don't even know. Enneagram 7, ENFJ. I don't know. Whatever that means to you, I'm here for you.
Yes.
But yeah.
Happy
local-
birthday.
Thanks so much. It was yesterday.
Yeah.
No, it was. I don't know when it was.
How old are you?
Anyways,
How old are you?
bro? I'm half a century almost.
You look like the father in Teen Wolf. You look like that dad, fool, the one that got really mad at the
I thought-
principal for messing with Michael
I really
J.
thought
Fox.
that guy had like glasses and like combed gray hair, but if I might be thinking about the show. Or
I'm just looking at your beard, bro.
Oh,
48 years young.
That's salt and pepper, baby. That's wisdom.
48 years young.
My abuelita said that was wisdom.
Oh, I remember being in high school listening to you guys play.
Don't listen to me.
Hoppy Days.
Don't.
Fuck it. What was that first album you guys put out?
Oh, good old days.
Good old days. Esa madre, dog.
I passed the warehouse where Rescue Records was in Chula Vista. We were our first label.
El Compa Ruben.
Right there. Yeah. El Ruben was my A&R.
Yeah. Oh,
And
man.
so we go way back. We got heavy roots right here, right off Palomar, right there. But yeah, glad to be here.
Hell yeah, man. Why are you here?
First time listener, long time caller. Wait, first timer. Wait, why am I here?
Yeah.
Because you guys are. It's part of my birthday celebration.
Out of you, welcome. Yeah.
I went hella crazy. My son, who's gluten free, decided he wants to start eating gluten, so I got back into baking.
Ooh.
Yeah, so as a chef, I put that to the side for a while because I was like, if he's not going to eat it, I don't want to make it. But then he's like, I want to try eating gluten again. So I started baking again. I make really good bread. So I baked you a loaf.
You brought bread?
I made
a loaf.
Let me get a pinch of that loaf.
It's a boule. Technically, it's a sourdough boule from starter here.
Ooh, gabagool? Is that what you said?
So how was the transition back
Gabagool.
going
Look at
from
this, man.
non-gluten to back to gluten?
Oh, he's
for him,
fine.
if you don't mind me asking?
It's hard because
I've never left gluten.
he's not like allergic, so it's never.
Look at this, bro.
I hear a crack over there.
Yeah,
Oh, my God.
Cheers, bro. Cheers.
Cheers.
Look
This
at
is for your
this
birthday.
piece of bread.
Wow, that's awesome.
It's still warm. Oh, it has almost
He's
like a
sniffing his buns.
spicy
Who will
smell.
help me bake this bread? It's yeah, because I put my herbs and spices into the water mix when the yeast
Salt
is
and pepper?
a little bit of natural yeast from the beard is in there.
I appreciate you.
Little
This is very
witchcraft,
good.
right?
What's going on here? Old School Cafe?
Oh, that's the organization I used to work for in San Francisco.
There he is.
The restaurant training program. So I had lunch with the founder yesterday. But anyway, that's neither here nor there, baby.
What's here?
to
And
recap,
I'm
to
here
recap.
and there.
To recap, you're 48.
I just turned 48.
You are a chef.
I am a chef.
You are a host of a podcast.
I'm a host of a podcast.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. No. Oh, you're talking about the family cast?
This fucking guy.
Is that
food
what
and music
Yes.
is life? Yes.
Food and music is life. Yes, BJ's been a guest. You've been a guest.
I've been a guest.
You were on episode like 3 or 4. We did it at the Elwood on Loke.
Oh my God,
We did
that's
it on
right.
Loke.
I was there.
Yeah.
That was totally me.
Four Loko? You guys are drinking Four Locos?
Four Logos, hams, whatever shots that I don't know. It was a long story, but yeah, Family Cast food and music is life because since I came from music, I wanted to put food and do the pairings. I do professionally, I do food obviously, but during the pandemic and pre-pandemic, I was doing beer dinners, pairings, and stuff like that. There would always be music element. It's in my life. It's in my blood.
Yeah.
That's what I want to continue doing, and so I've stayed in touch with everyone in the industries, both industries, music and food. Brewing, distilling, whatever.
San Diego is kind of like the Venn diagram with everything meets.
100%.
You know what I mean? Like all
200%.
It's like the food. It is the craft beer. It is a scene, a music scene. Everybody is just all here. So no better spokesperson than you, Joshua Kemble,
Hey,
and to be
I'll
the
take it.
guy. Heck yeah, brother.
I'll take it.
There it is.
No, because I like teaching it, so I always put an element of that into my dinners or whatever I'm doing because I feel like the real value in that is teaching, and I get more enjoyment and fulfillment out of like seeing even my staff. I still kind of call them students by accident or whatever, but like coming from teaching it to impoverished youth in San Francisco or San Diego, I still feel like you should never stop learning. So I always want to keep learning from other chefs and brewers and whatever, how to do all this stuff or how to do podcasting or how to do music, because I feel like once you stop learning, you that's on your way to death.
Whoa.
You know?
I took a turn right there.
No, but sleep is the cousin of death. It's the same thing as like if you sleep on your own talents, like, or just like muscles in the gym or music, it just atrophies and you just stop doing it.
Atrophy.
Ooh,
That's a
he's
good one.
dropping all these big words and
Am
nuggets
I?
on us.
Yeah, I like
That's
that.
just how I talk, baby.
That's just how.
That's 3.
Do you know what atrophy means?
It means
If you don't use it, you lose
A
it.
trophy. No, but like, it's just like if you don't use it, you lose it. Yeah. So if I'm not teaching, I'm gonna forget how to do that. If I'm not, out there performing or writing songs or baking or whatever, or podcasting or anything like that, anything in life, being a good person, I think you just kind of go the opposite direction. Right. So I want to keep that alive. I want to give back to the community with donating my talents. So bringing the food truck to your things. Or,
Which brings us to that.
I'm the king of the Segway.
Yeah. El rey del Segway. He simply
BJ and the Featherman.
I think he wants to be the Featherman. I don't think you're the Featherman.
Emo
never said
Brown Social Club members. This one's for you. Go ahead and bring up that little flyer that we have.
It ain't little. This is
That's,
a huge flyer.
wow.
Emo Brown
Wow.
presents the Emo Brown Winter Formal, Saturday,
Wrong arm.
December 2nd, featuring
Yeah.
live comedy,
By whom?
food and drinks, and music. Let's start with that. Food and drinks.
That looks like a concert flyer.
Specifically, food. What will you be providing for us that day?
That's still up a little bit up in the air because I'm going to hit up some of my vendors for maybe some donations because I feel like the giving back portion, just like he was talking about earlier, that's totally why I'm here and why I do this is I want to give it back to. I want to see San Diego thrive. I don't want to see any kid or person homeless, but if we can do anything to change that, and it's hard in the for-profit world, you got to be a business, right?
Yes.
You got to make those small margins. How do you give back
Very
some
small.
of that small margin? How do you do that? I don't even know because San Diego in particular is pretty strict on just giving food to the unsheltered
Are
population.
they really?
As far as as from a catering company or a
You
restaurant,
just can't post up
you
and
can't
give it
just
away?
no. So there's
Oh,
organizations or other nonprofit orgs that can go out there and feed, people, or you can do it on your own. But as a business,
Yeah.
they really make it hard.
I saw a
to do
video of someone in LA giving homeless people food, and they actually got ticketed by the police.
You will
Oh.
get ticketed.
Yeah.
It's a total
It's a thing.
whatever the opposite of a loophole is. It's like they'll get you because it becomes like a public health thing because if someone gets sick, blah blah blah. I'm like, bro, we're just out here trying to feed somebody.
Yeah.
We're here trying to do work, but there's ways to do it. So like partnering with other organizations like the Y or Old School Cafe or Urban Life or anything like that that's in San Diego. There's many organizations, and then how do you do it on a professional level, like a for-profit level? Is like maybe sell a ticket to a thing and
Do
then
what thing?
a thing like a winter formal
got a
kind
guy
of
with
thing.
us.
So I'll bring the food truck down and we haven't
Tease
figured
us.
out what we're gonna do for the patrons just yet.
Tease us a little bit. What do you think? What are we feeling on this menu?
Well, we're gonna go a little bit formal and a little bit seasonal. And San Diego has produce year round and different farmers and stuff like that. So I'll probably put something on there that I can easily do from the truck. And I'm asking other chef friends maybe that you've had on the show before, wink, wink, or, other people in the community that like doing that kind of thing. So, and also beer companies that want to put their beer into the food and stuff like that. So wink, wink, elbow, elbow, nudge, nudge. I'll be reaching out to some of my vendors, suppliers, and partners to help me do this thing. But it's going to be an easy thing to eat while you're at a formal event. If you're wearing like something nice, because I assume it's called formal. So people are going to be dressed to the nines.
I
or
wear
the
my
10s
fancy
even.
coat every
fancy
year.
hockey jersey, fancy hockey jersey, fancy hat. I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, so like usually when we roll up to a brewery, we do brewery related food. So I'll do like carnitas tacos or like, little pulled pork slider, whatever's easy to eat while you can do your thing.
Did you bring any of that today or
I
not?
brought you, I literally baked you bread from scratch.
There is no meat in this bread, bro.
You haven't got to the middle.
Yeah, you gotta
You
get
haven't
to
got to the middle. You haven't got to the middle. Just kidding. There's no meat in that.
Let me count those fingers.
So let's go back to the flyer.
gone.
Let us
Oh, yeah.
recap
So I'll
this
be there doing
flyer.
food.
Look at this. Emo Brown presents Winter Formal, Saturday, December 2nd, featuring live comedy, food and drinks, and music. Friday, we will be releasing the link for you guys to purchase this. Here's a small little caveat. This is for members only currently. We're going to release this only for the members,
Okay.
only for the social club members on Friday. They get first crack at these tickets. And I don't know if you saw that flyer, Angel. I don't know if you saw that flyer. But let's go down the list of talent on this flyer. On this flyer for December 2nd, you're going to have co-headlining comedians El Compa from Santa Ana, George Perez. That's right. Guess what? He's bringing a buddy, El Compa Concrete. So we're going to have both of those guys holding it down here at Club Ha Ha Ha, Emo Brown HQ, December
new name.
2nd. And just in case comedians weren't enough for you, we're going to sprinkle a little bit of that boogeyman all over it. DJ Boogeyman's going to be here providing his funk freak
Handing out
inspired
Pendletons.
music all over the
Lots of
things,
Pendletons.
telling stories, doing crazy things to everybody.
Whoa.
What?
With, not
In your
to.
soul, in your
With.
soul.
Yeah.
That's an event. And there's still a couple other things we need to put in there as well.
I want to put some food to match.
And you're going to have food. And 3 Punk Ales and brands represented by Caesar are going to be providing the beer. We're reaching out to the Elwood and the Manhattan so they can donate some of their libations, some Espiritu
Reaching out to
Santos.
the Elwood?
You know what I'm saying?
I'll bring
And
a
we're-
bottle, fuck it.
And then we're going to go ahead and see if we can cherry pick a bartender that night so they can just make a fixed menu of 3 drinks.
And that's what I want to know too, because I like to pair it together. So that, if you're drinking that, you want this one. You want to have whatever.
You want to make it difficult.
I want to find. I kind of do. Yeah. I want to make it. I want to make it special.
You want to make it very difficult. Friday we'll be
he knows
releasing. We'll be releasing the link on Friday. It'll probably be from 6 to 11.
Link's Adventure.
Right? Something like that. We'll figure it out. We'll figure out you'll see the ticket price on Friday when it shows up. Only 100 tickets are available.
Oh.
So that's it. And when it's gone,
Laws of supply and
adios,
demand.
au revoir, bye-bye.
Currently, our subscriber list is at what, 220?
So
It's gonna be a fight.
It's a bloodbath.
all right. So when
And
it
you're gonna
comes
want
out,
this food. You're gonna want this food.
I keep hearing Blink 182 this. Oh, we're gonna sell out that. Doesn't matter. Here at Club KKK Emo Brown HQ for the Emo Brown Winter Formal, we gonna get this thing sold out. Ideally within the first weekend. So stay tuned. That'll be on Friday. That's why Josh Kemble is here. We wanted him to go over some things and kind of touch on that. But guess what? It's also Halloween.
Ooh.
It's also Halloween. What do you guys do? What do the Kembles do for Halloween?
We go to we visit our friends who host haunted houses.
Okay,
in
that's a
different
thing.
Neighborhoods. Yep. And then we'll come back to our house. I'll have like a spooky playlist playing.
What's at the top of the list?
I have some spooky surf rock. I mean, it's all like vinyl stuff. So it's like whatever I can.
You're
it has to be
so
some-
hipster.
You get to snap and
dog.
crackle,
we just
makes
happen
it
to
even
have,
more
yeah, you just happen to
spooky.
have like the Disney one or like the surf rock one or Thriller, like the usuals, right? And then you get stuff that's not necessarily spooky, but it sounds scary to people. Like I put on some Converge Blood Moon. Or,
All right.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
I'll be at your haunted house.
Yeah. So it's like, "Wah," and then everyone's away. Or what I'm trying to get my kids to do is hide in the front yard, hide in the front lawn, and then not even be scary, but just like kind of move a little bit because you kind of see it out of the corner of your eye when people walk up, because that scares me.
Or like Red Dawn, where they dig ditches
Yeah, exactly.
in the
Because
front
we have
yard,
a kind of like a trenchy thing,
and then they pop out of that trench and
exactly.
like, hoo-ah!
Yeah, exactly.
That'd be
Just
sick.
I just I'll see how much people we can scare from our house because our house ain't scary.
Do a lot of people still trick or treat up in Escondido, like in your neighborhood, in your community?
Well, I live down here, so
Why did I think you live in North County?
that's where the band started.
Where do you live?
I live like right by Helix High School.
Oh, that's not here, bro. I thought you meant like here in the South Bay.
I live on Mataro Court or whatever this is.
Damn, tell everybody.
I live
give us the full address, please.
Yeah.
I'm sleeping right there on the.
Hey, that's security ed, bro. That's security guard ed. Nice.
Everyone
What about
wants
you,
that job,
Barry?
too.
What you got going on for Halloween?
Well,
He's coming to my house.
Yeah, I'm going to the haunted house to listen to some Converge. No, we're going to Disneyland. I know. You think it's
You
like
can't stop these motherfuckers from going to Disneyland. Jesus Christ, bro.
Hey, you got to get your money's worth.
So we're still getting dressed up, and it's still going to be a Halloween celebration.
What are you dressing up as?
Hockey.
So it's off of Pete. Like he chose. He wants to be Woody from Toy Story.
All right.
So Fernando's going to be one of those aliens from the claw machine. Like, yeah, those guys. And then I'm
No
going to be
idea.
Sid. All I had to do was
Sid.
buy a Zero shirt. That was it.
Sid, the guy from
The kid next door that like tortures the toys.
no idea. Is this a movie? What is this?
Zero
Story.
skateboards.
Oh, okay.
You've never seen Toy Story?
Maybe. I didn't
never
play
seen Toy Story.
He's lying. He's lying.
No. I'm not. I've seen bits and pieces, but none of this rings familiar.
Bro.
He's seen the skeleton key,
yeah.
but he hasn't seen Toy Story.
Okay, who is this character I'm
That's
looking
Sid.
at? That's
so
Sid?
he just wears a Zero shirt. I was
Okay.
like, I
Zero
can do that.
skateboards.
I have a
Yeah.
Zero shirt.
There it is. That's
there we are.
okay.
But yeah, so we're gonna go just do the Halloween at Disney thing instead.
Very nice.
Because
Look
trick or
at
treating
you.
is fun.
Be careful. I
but,
heard
like,
it's scary.
Oh, it's spooky.
The best day to go to Disneyland, in fact, is
Don't
November
give it out.
1st.
Don't give it out.
November 1st,
DLLs?
the day after. The day after Halloween, because wifey and I have gone without the kids because we're not ignorant, and we go and we hang out all day at Disneyland. There's no lines. There's nothing. There's no need for a genie pass. I'm sure now 3 years have passed since the last time we've done that. I'm sure it's slammed.
Let me
It's
interject.
always
Can I
slammed. It's
interject?
always slammed
Can I
now.
ask a question?
Absolutely.
As the guest of today's episode.
When is the question? I'm curious.
On this show, you guys talk about Disneyland a lot.
We do.
Okay.
Right? As members, pass holders, whatever. You know.
No longer. Former.
Okay. As an alumnus
Go ahead.
of the club or whatever, why go so much? Why go? Like more than twice a year or something like that? Is it do you just go and pick one ride to go on? Like what do you?
Barry, you have
is-
an annual
is there
pass.
Plan? I mean,
So do
and
How
there's
much is your
perks.
annual pass a month?
a lot.
Go ahead.
Oh, I didn't go there. I'm just saying like.
No, like what's the value of going
I
a lot,
mean,
right? Like,
Well,
But
can't
how
you
much
get
does it
everything in one
cost?
day and then get all the magic and everything?
How much does
Maybe.
it cost?
you don't have to tell me that. I
Okay,
didn't ask
ours
that.
for
Currently,
full-
yeah,
ours
it's-
was like $200, $300 a month.
The drive
Yeah.
from here to there, the parking, the whole thing is like, and it's a full day or two.
It's a
So
full fucking day.
do you get more out of it each time, or is it like that time was better than this time, or
See,
like?
contrary to popular belief, the most I get out of it is taking Pete. Because I got a 3-year-old, so
yeah.
we just take him and like you get to experience all the magic through his eyes, and even like though he's been a bunch of
So
times.
that's worth it.
Forgive me if I laugh at this lame ass fucking explanation.
That is
Dad of the
fun.
year over
The
here.
magic I get is taking my 3-year-old to enjoy himself at Disneyland. Oh my
Dude,
god!
watching a kid enjoy Disneyland is something
Don't let anyone take that away from you.
you cannot take back.
Don't.
But
Oh, man.
I've said it before. I'll say it again.
Go ahead.
That kid is magic.
All
But
right.
what
Magic
I
Pete.
get out of Disneyland going several times is the same thing as having a zoo pass, which I also have, bitches.
Oh shit!
I like to
The
flex on
music
that one.
industry in San Diego's
for,
good.
for
fool.
me, the zoo pass is like because it's right here.
It's right
You go
here,
there, and
but
they
it's the
give you
same-
guest passes.
It's a similar
free parking.
Well, you get free parking if you go with the right people. If you go to Disneyland, not me. But if you go to Disneyland several times, what you get is just the same experience as the zoo. It's a little further, so it's a longer trip. But you get to learn your spots. You get to learn your little path that like leads to everything that you want to do, and again, like you just get a full day of doing something. So it's like if you got nothing else planned, it's like fuck it, let's just kill a day and go to Disneyland. Cost you a tank of gas. We throw PB&Js in the backpack, maybe a little bit of water in our water bottle, and then
That does not sound appealing even a little bit, bro. That if there was an opposite of appealing, let's go with unappealing. That's exactly what that sounds like.
You just
bro.
don't like full day trips.
I
right?
don't.
Yeah.
Wifey
Steve's
and I,
angry.
wifey and I would like go
Pendleton wearing man.
when we had our passes. We would go like once a month, and wifey and I would go after we like drop the kids off at school, and we'd just go up there, have a good time. And we did that like once a month, have places to go eat, have places to have our little cocktails and hang out and just watch. And then by 2 o'clock, we're like, yo, this is lame. Let's leave. And we leave. So
That's
after,
the option
like,
of being a pass
Yeah.
holder.
So I've like after 2 years of doing that over and over without the kids, we're like, because as soon as our youngest, I think it was at the pandemic, we just canceled the kids' passes. Because there was a time when all 4 of us had passes, and the little guy didn't have a pass because he was still young. So as soon as that dude hit 4, so they haven't been to Disneyland in 2 years. So in this last 2 years, wife and I really drummed up our visits to Disneyland, like a lot, right? Like a lot. We would be legit going like every other week at some points, and we'd do our thing and whatever, and we knew how to get in and get out. And then we're just like, oh, this is so lame. Like, why do we have to go all the way up there? So we just stopped. It was our time.
It's because you're not taking the kids.
Yeah, we will eventually.
The kids-
But bro,
kids make it
there's
all the better.
that's 5 people.
Yeah, for you it's a lot.
So that's 5 people that turns into like $200 per person. It turns into a $1,000 outing.
Just have your kids fly, dude. They could be 2.
Disneyland.
They could be
To
2.
Disneyland, dog. I'm not paying $1,000 to go to Disneyland. That's ridiculous. And then everything else that comes with it. And so we just kind of said, you know what? Let's lay low.
Yeah.
And that was us, man.
I didn't mean to derail the talk about the thing, but I just wanted some insight.
We
some
love talking
insider
Disney, don't you,
I
Ray?
know, I know you do. I know you do. I just wanted some inside info on like past. I don't know people who do like the the secret, all the restaurants, whatever. But everyone has a different style of pass or whatever. But I mean, to my knowledge, this is just secrets.
Are you dressing up?
for Halloween?
Yes, sir.
I don't know. I always debate it. I usually figure it out like an hour before we're gonna do something.
How do you?
Last year I was just a big old ripe plum.
My parents live on a street called the Christmas Circle here in Chula Vista, so it's always popping. Like there's always something going on. So we'll usually just show up there, bring some food, some snacks, some beers, and somebody will stay at the house and hold it down because it's nonstop kids coming in and out of that neighborhood.
So I might
It's a
just
good
post up in the
trick-or-treat
driveway with I got the fire pit
like nonstop
projector screen.
Yeah.
We might show.
There's
like,
Josh Kimble's house.
we might. Yep. Christmas.
Oh no, that's
There's
our
Halloween
That's
we
where my
might
parents
show. We
live,
might
yeah.
show like some Halloween, scary Halloween movies. In the driveway on the garage door or something like that. I don't know.
Do a lot of kids go to your area then, or no?
Ish.
Yeah.
They go to surrounding areas because people give out. They really
Full
decorate.
size candy bars.
Yeah, but it's still pretty crowded. Yeah, so I mean, not comparatively to Bressie Ranch is like the capital of Halloween.
Dude, my
season.
oldest is gonna go with Pee Wee Herman. And this is it. He's retiring the Pee Wee look.
This is his second or
This is
third
gonna be
year?
his second year as Pee Wee
Running back
Herman,
a classic,
bro.
right?
And he's got it down to a T, bro. He's got his Pee Wee Herman outfit, tip top,
Are you
ready
gonna
to
be
go.
Cherry?
Nice.
No, I don't know. I don't.
You should be
dress up,
Cherry.
bro.
That'd be
I'm
awesome.
just-
No, the mailman.
The mailman. I'm gonna be Cowboy Curtis.
Yeah.
Was that was his name?
Yeah.
I'll be Samuel L. Jackson. Lawrence Fishburne. I'll be Cowboy Curtis.
Yep.
Fool.
Be both and just be like Cowboy Curtis who
Who
calls
am
everyone
I?
motherfucker.
Yeah, motherfucker.
You want some candy, motherfucker?
and then we'll just do the loop on the circle, come back, have snacks, hang out, do the thing. They run out of candies, and then we avoid being at home. At our house, our house is a little weird. It's changed over the years. It's a very dark neighborhood, not because there's a lot of like gothic people there and stuff. More so because
That
there's
feeling.
just because it's like there's no lights, bro. There's
Change
no
the street lights.
There's no street lights there. I'm like, what the hell?
Light up your treehouse.
Like if you pull into our neighborhood, you start hearing prayers, dog. Like you're like the band.
I was gonna say, the
What a great band, dog. Fuck, dude. And I wanted to talk about, because the holidays are coming.
Let's get crazy.
This is where we're at. We're here. We're in the holidays.
We ain't going nowhere.
Halloween is here. That's like the precipice of all the things. With this comes stress. With the holiday season comes stress. Nonstop stress.
It doesn't have to.
Over. This last 2 weeks for me have probably been some of the most stressful weeks I've had since I've opened a business, since I've been an entrepreneur.
How do we wind down?
Well, then I'm going to tell you, dog. So
Oh, yeah.
you must have a podcast.
Do tell.
You must have a podcast.
No,
so I wanted to find out how you guys deal with stress, because for me, this was it was a rough month so far. The month of October, thank God I'm here. We got past it and everything is good-ish. But it took its toll on me specifically, because I handle it internally.
Bottle it up.
Yeah, I bottle it up. But that's why, like, this month, we were going to read The Subtle Arts of Not Giving a Fuck, which I read
I think it's feck.
and I listened to and I thoroughly enjoyed. And of the whole thing that I pulled from this thing, there was one major theme that I found out. There's fucks to give. There's always going to be issues. There's always going to be dramas. It's just a matter of how you unwrap them, how you approach them, how you do everything. Give better fucks, get better problems. And I feel like for me, that was the theme of that whole book, on how to handle the stress. What does that mean? Don't give a fuck about everything. There's things that are going to be out of our control that we won't be able to even touch or alter the path or direction of where it's heading. Don't even fuck with it. Give fucks about the big things, the things that are within your control, you know? And it was weird because, like, when we started reading this book, I had zero problems. Everything was cool. And then I swear, as soon as I got like halfway through, like, everything just started, oh shit, like real legit shit. I feel like I was getting tested. So it's time to.
It's the book's fault. Get rid of that
I was
shit.
getting, burn this shit.
Evil book.
It's like, it's time to implement some of the things that I've learned. And I enjoyed the book. It's going to be one of those books that you can go back to and, like, just kind of, like, you know, be like, oh, I'm going to go in there. There's a workbook. I don't know if you saw that. There's a workbook that comes
No, I got
with it.
the audiobook version. They don't have that.
They do.
Then I haven't gotten to it
Yeah.
yet.
So you can download the audiobook version, and there's a little journal, a little handbook. I recommend this book, especially now this time of year, because it's going to be it's a crazy time of year, man. Not everybody does well with holiday seasons, with Christmas, with Thanksgiving, whether it's family, whether it's business. This definitely helped me. What did you think of the book, Barry?
It's enlightening to think of, like, how other people perceive their problems. Like, everybody has them, but, like, you know, you just fucking, you put the importance on the things you can handle and the things you can't, like your emotions and shit and how you react to things. Like, don't let that affect you too big, you know? That was the big takeaway for me. And they gave me one of my favorite words.
Go ahead.
Fuckworthy.
Fuck worthy.
Yeah, is it?
I don't know
is
what
this
that
problem
is.
fuckworthy? Is it not fuckworthy? Do I give a fuck about this? Do I not give a fuck about this?
Give
so
better fucks,
fuckworthy is in the back of my
get
head.
better
now. For the rest
problems.
of might be the name of my next album, honestly.
Fuckworthy.
Fuckworthy, dude.
Barry Fuckworthy.
Oh, that's my name now. Oh, there we go. We got a full name.
Joshua Kemble, have you ever read this book? You strike me as a
no,
scholar.
but
No.
I
Wow.
have not. It's on my list.
If you look under your seat,
There is a book for you. Nope.
sorry, Oprah moment of the week.
It's on my list. I have a lot of books to read because I'm a slow reader.
Audiobooks, maybe?
I do audiobooks, you know, on commutes and stuff like that or whatever.
Commutes.
But-
This fucking guy.
But I do. But no, I do. I've been reading more like at night to calm down and kind of maybe get more
Does that help
tired.
you with stress?
Sometimes.
Yeah?
I mean, I don't know if it helps me with stress. I think sometimes, like, I'm in the busy season right now for like events and weddings
Yeah.
and whatnot. It's like really busy everywhere in Southern California for this stuff. And it's hard to come home from doing an event like late at night and then wind down to go to sleep basically. So if it's already like midnight and you get home, you're not going to bed at midnight.
Yeah, you still got that energy.
It's like this weird energy because it's not like going to a concert energy. It's like I'm just awake and like in work mode or whatever. I think that listening to a podcast or a book or reading it, and I've fallen asleep with the book right here, kind of like, I better put the book away. I guess I'm asleep now or something because I have trouble sleeping if I don't like take sleep aids or anything like
Whoa,
sleep
bro.
drugs.
We don't condone the use of...
Sleeping.
Oh, pardon. Okay, go ahead.
An aid to help you sleep, Steve. An aid to help you sleep.
Why can't you sleep? What's going on?
Oh, I have so my ADHD kicks in. I start feeling a little bit anxious about the next day. It's worse on like maybe after the weekend when you get ready for the next week of work or thinking about stuff that you have to do. Maybe even not work related. Maybe it's family related or just everything that's going on.
You got a lot on your plate.
I got a lot on my
And you're a family guy to...
life on a plate. Right?
There it is.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, bro.
So like family
Kudos to
stuff,
you.
what's going on in the city, what's happening what's happening with politics, or what's happening in the freaking world right now, or like whatever is like you said. What is fuckworthy? What can you control?
Give better fucks, brother.
you know,
That's what's
I'm
in
always
his
like,
mind.
I always want to say like, you know, I have zero fucks to give. The whole funny. It sounds funny to say that, like I don't care, but like, you know, it's hard to do. It's hard to do that when you actually do care. And I'm trying to teach my kids to do the same.
That's the thing.
Yep.
That's the kicker. Is because
I don't want to care.
Yeah,
I don't
but
want to.
You
care.
have to because there's kids.
I mean, also I just kind of have to be adult or responsible. Unfortunately, I don't want to. I want to spend all my money on whatever I want, but there's other things to do that for, or even donate or whatever. So how do I make all this happen? Sometimes I'll just wake up and at like 3 or 4 and then not be able to go back to sleep. I'm really bad at going back to sleep. And I think that's part of the ADHD thing in my life, you know, because I don't take medication for that. You
should.
I should, but I don't.
Yeah, nah.
Natural stuff.
Barry, what do you do to cope with stress, bro?
I'm similar to you, I think, where I just like bottle things up and just kind of keep pushing and like focus on the next thing and just like try to divert myself from stress as much as I can, even though it gets you.
I started to eat more, dude. I feel like I
Stress eating is a thing?
Yeah, dude, I emotionally.
Yeah.
But fortunately, there's some good neighborhood spots, dude. I finally went to check out La Bamba Room. La Bamba Room.
Yeah, you've been there.
Dude, I went there once. Only once there. Caught a cool show. There was nothing but homies there. All the friends were there. So I was like, it was awesome. Got to hang out with Ernie. I even saw Casas there, dude. Casas was in the background. Everyone was there, so it was a good time. And I noticed, oh, shit, that calmed me. We went out to eat little date nights with friends, and we went out and just had. And then I've been going to La Nacional a lot, dude. La Nacional just opened up, I think, like a week and a half ago. I've been there no less than 5 fucking times already, bro. So I've been eating. Their ribeye tacos are next level full.
See, I'm like you, but I like stress eat for sure. But in the opposite way, like I'll just stay home. Like if I'm super stressed out, you will not see me around people. I don't
At all?
around people at all. Yeah, like even like it's hard to be around like family sometimes when you get super stressed out. But like I just I make sure to try to address it as much as I can. And what I found out worked was boxing, dude.
Boxing helped you?
Fucking awesome. So yeah, I'll be
Nice.
going back with you.
Nah, we'll
But
see you on Thursday.
You need something, I think, to be able to unplug from everything.
Well, that's what I was going to tell you.
Release.
There was a study that came out, and it indicated that having one lazy day per week can help reduce stress, high blood pressure, and improve mental health.
Oh, but that should be great. I got like
Dude,
7 of those, dude.
We call that shit pajama day.
Come on.
You know, we call that shit pajama day. So at home, like it's usually Sundays after the kids have their Little League games. We'll just come home. Everyone will do their shower. Everyone will have their lunch. And by like 2 o'clock, legit, yesterday, we were like, it was done. We made some food. Everything was internal. We just stayed in the house, PJ'd up, relaxed. I said, hey, no worries. Everything's done today. Showed the kids La Bamba for the first time, fool. And I was like, yeah.
Is that a child-friendly movie?
It was. They don't like to fly in planes now, but whatever. It is what it is. They're like,
They'll never go to Disney World.
my kid, Dad, are we Mexican like him? I was like, yeah, fool. Well, I said, I am. Yeah, you guys are like your mom. You guys are more colonizer, you know. But they loved the movie La Bamba. And then when the plane crashed, I took a picture and I posted it up. Like I took a little like reverse picture of me, and the kids were just like, you see them in the background, they're just like they're in awe of the movie and they loved it. And then those are the things I want to do. Because every day is a hustle and bustle. These kids have activities every freaking day, bro. Wifey flirting with going back to work now. Like she's like, I think I'm going to take this opportunity to find this job. Like she was presenting a pretty cake job. Easy, work from home type of deal. So she's like, I think I'm going to do it. So now she's going to be on her schedule. And then me, my schedule's ridiculous. I'm everywhere, all over town on pretty much every day. Then the kids, they're at school, and then after school, each one of them has an activity. Whether it's boxing, whether it's jiu-jitsu, whether it's Little League, it's always there. And their homework, and hanging out. And we go for walks, and we do the walk around the neighborhood every night, or as many nights of the week as we can, visiting the spots. You know, so it's like, it's time to relax, dog. I need that one pajama day a week now.
It's not a bad move.
It's got to be a move, you know, because if you don't put anything in the way of like making your day or your week a little bit better, and what better place to do it in than the San Diego?
Yeah.
Which brings us to the next topic, Joshua Kemble.
Oh.
Congratulations, San Diego.
We made it.
We've done it. We're on the top of a list.
We really did it, guys.
We really did it this time, guys.
Congratulations. Out of you.
And you know it's good when Barry and I don't even talk about like our headline of the week, and it's the same pinchy headline.
And we even put the same little title on it. We're dumb.
Ladies and gentlemen, reports say San Diego is the most expensive city to live in the U.S.
We made it.
That's us,
That's
guys.
why there's $12 tacos.
Oh, man. A $15 taco. Oh, yeah.
Where are you guys getting such a deal?
La Nacional, $2. two tacos were $15, but they're ribeye tacos. Bro, and what did they base this on? They base this on income, annual household gross income. They base this on pretty much home pricing for purchasing, the average rental monthly as well. So it's like they covered all areas.
They're going out to like eating expensive stuff like
entertainment,
that.
everything, and they threw it all in a blender. They put the
Put it all in a blender.
put it in a blender, and
six.
out came
Watch it spin round too expensive
San Diego. On top of San Jose. San Jose was on the list. San Jose
Look at
was
that
like a
jersey.
top. Look at that.
Yeah,
It was
San
on
Jose
there.
used to be pretty big.
That one like really like took
This
me
is sad.
aback.
This is bad news.
San Jose's number 14.
Oof, that's crazy. San Francisco,
It's like our hockey
Santa
team right now.
Barbara,
God damn it.
Miami, Honolulu, Hawaii, Los Angeles. What is that? Salinas, Santa Rosa. Damn, they even threw in Puerto Rico, baby. So what do you see in common? I see a whole shit
all
ton of
California.
California cities, bro.
Caca. That's all I read.
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
They're all Mexican names.
Now, we are a little bit spoiled. Yes, that is colonizer. We're a little bit spoiled in this.
We, yes.
We are. Why? Because we are from here. We are born and raised in San Diego.
True.
So all we know is this shit. Does that make it easier to cope? Does that make it like ridiculous to like comprehend? Why are we still here?
I don't even feel like it's something personally that I like think about. Like I'm not sitting around going, "This is the most expensive." I know it's expensive, but
Yeah.
like
But you
I feel like it would
you
be
could
like
see
this.
the prices go up. You could see tacos or beer or whatever go up when you're buying it or
Yeah.
going to a place, or you have to charge more for a pint.
Let me
don't
take
go
this
other places,
opportunity
so I
to
don't know
tell
what they
you
do.
every Monday through Friday from 12 p.m. to 5 p.m. Cruise on into any Three Punk Ales of your choice, whether you want to slum it with us on 3rd Avenue or Pinkies Up in Little Italy.
Little
Get your
Italy.
$5 pints, 12 to 5 p.m. We're doing our part to combat the highest ranking city in all of the US of A. Look at that.
I'll be honest, as a
like
consumer of the beverage,
Go ahead.
sometimes I'll look for the lowest price item on the menu, and sometimes it's something I want. I don't really want to pay for Miller Lite or whatever, but if I see you have a good Mexican lager and it's like the least expensive on there,
Boy, do we.
I know you do, or a light or anything like that. That's what I'm looking for, because I'm not trying to get a chocolate stout, at 12 or whatever. I'm nothing wrong with that, barrel aged, whatever. But I'll look at that first and be like, oh yeah, that sounds good, because then I can have a couple of those for the price of one of the other ones or whatever. That's just the cheapskate in me.
I'm a well whiskey guy myself.
Well, seriously, but 4 Boilermakers or whatever. But I think it's good to offer that, because obviously industry people aren't the most
Correctamundo.
people with the most money or whatever. But the prices in San Diego or whatever, you guys always talk about it's the highest place to live or whatever. I think that does also contribute to the homelessness factor. What Justin
It all
was talking
ties in.
earlier. It all ties
It
in.
all
And some
ties
of those
in,
people are from
for sure.
San Diego,
Yeah.
and
For
they just
sure.
couldn't afford a place anymore.
For sure.
So they just
I remember
went-
growing up and just always listening, if you can make it in New York, you can make it anywhere. Can we be those weenies now? Or
We're
can
definitely those weenies.
Can we be the guys that say,
You've
hey,
always been that weenie
if you can make it in Santiago, you can make it anywhere? Which is true.
to a degree now. Yeah.
Look, we live in this place
if you have a
forever.
successful brewery here, yes.
One day.
But people always think if
No,
you
no, I'm
leave
saying if you
here,
can do
you're
it
going to
here.
take your lifestyle
Yeah.
with you. You're not going to
Yeah.
leave here and go get paid $23 to work at
Right.
McDonald's if you go to Oklahoma or
What
some
we
shit,
should have done,
you know,
You
what
don't
we
need
should
it,
have
'cause they
done
don't- you don't need it there.
is found the flip side of this bean cheese study and found out what are the most economic places to live in
Tulsa.
in this, in the United States. It'd be interesting. To
Joe
see.
Rogan says Austin.
Austin is hella expensive.
expensive.
fool.
Yeah, he keeps talking about how
Terrible
shit
tacos.
around here. I'm like,
Sorry,
no, it's
Austin.
not,
terrible
dude.
tacos.
Austin, do they have terrible tacos?
Fuck yeah.
Texas tacos. Well, I mean, they're totally different. It's
We
like-
had Houston
That's like saying
tacos.
when you talk about burritos in San Francisco or San Diego, they're just completely different. So it's
Well,
like
yeah.
Burritos are wet up north.
And they're
I
wrapped
know.
in aluminum
No, I'm just saying they're
foil.
like different things. It's like it's not even apples
How
oranges.
dare you even bring that up? What is wrong with you?
We're talking about
friends with
Texas tacos.
now.
Christ,
Can't talk
man.
shit about our friends.
Shit.
Just saying. I mean, okay, sorry.
I always gauge where I
Price of
visit.
San Diego. Woo, let's talk about that.
Yeah,
Like,
we're the
I-
most expensive, the best.
I gauge the cost of living of a place based on the cost of their gallon of milk. Because I feel like that's something that is going to be needed by families and by anyone who lives there. So if you go in there and you check the cost of milk, it's like, oh, okay. So it costs like $5 a gallon. Or it costs like $2 a gallon, 99 cents a gallon. I feel like you can get a good gauge on how much it costs. Here, incidentally, gang, Costco, you can get two.
Don't give it away.
Oh, no.
Dude,
Two for
milk
less
and
than
eggs
six.
at Costco?
Two for less than $6, bro. I like that.
You don't know what the cost of 24 eggs is there.
Is it ridiculous?
Oh, it's nice.
It's nice. Don't tell nobody.
I'm not telling nobody.
I think people know about Costco prices. You guys aren't
Yeah.
holding
Nah, these are
secrets.
secrets.
Here. Costco has. Everyone knows Costco's.
That's why they don't post them on the internet, dude.
Did you know you can't even get one of their tasty hot dogs anymore unless you're a member?
That's true. You have to have a
gang, baby.
That's the real card you got to make clack now.
Shit, and we
The
I'll make
biggest
that clack.
secret, the biggest best secret you can do at Costco is you don't have to be a member to buy like the
Alcohol.
their
liquor.
and so that's like a thing that like they'll tell you also, like you can just walk in and get it's very cheap. But what I was gonna say was about milk and stuff like that, like Northgate, you know Gonzalez Market and all that kind of stuff. They have like 3 levels of milk, right?
Go ahead.
They got the super generic, no
Family
label,
value?
the great value or whatever, like for like $3.95 a gallon or whatever. It's like, oh, okay, that's pretty good, and it actually tastes a little bit different than like Altadena, which is like.
Say it again. Say it again.
Highly
Altadena.
pasteurized.
Altadena. Gabagool.
There you go.
Yeah. And then you can get the like, whatever organic, Horizon or whatever. That's like $8.95 a gallon. But then you're paying for like it got the sweet little label with the cow and but the great value one, no label, looks terrible, whatever. Like it's just like
It's literally a sticker that says family
milk,
great value.
drink this in 3 days.
Yeah.
And you get
The cow told her too. It's like, hey, I'm giving you this milk. You got 5 days to drink this fucking gallon, bro.
And so
Milk.
And then I have
With
people
an E.
people in the dairy industry are like insiders are like, bro, it's all the same stuff. It's all.
Is it really?
No, I don't know. I feel like you
look like a milk insider, bro.
I'm full of milk right now, dude.
You just told us there was 3 different tastes, so I don't.
I think
the same.
I know there is. I think that there is, and you're paying for that.
You know who doesn't care about prices?
What? Who is it?
The children, the offspring of celebrities. The
Or my
offspring
children
of
either.
celebrities, especially when these
King of the
offsprings,
Segway.
when these offsprings unite and create one mega celebrity offspring. This past month, in
I know what you're talking
October,
about. I know what you're talking about.
Frances Cobain married Riley Hawk. Look at these guys. That's Tony Hawk's son, and that's Kurt Cobain and Courtney Love's daughter.
Yep.
They just
I
got
don't
married.
see their parents in either of them. Do you?
I see Kurt Cobain in her. I guess.
His eyes.
I see a little Tony Hawk in her and him.
That'd be wrong.
That would be horrible.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, that's crazy. Because then to top it off, the cherry on top, the dude from REM, Michael Stipe, was the one.
That's me at your
Mar-
wedding.
That's blessing your vows. He's the one that was there. Like, how does this happen? That's just crazy. That's
What
a
about
whole
him? What
level of
happened
shit.
dude.
with
Michael Stipe was the preacher. He was the one ordained to
Oh.
marry them that day.
I
And
wonder if
it's-
he does that for other people. If they're just like, "Hey, Michael Stipe, you want to do a wedding?" He's
exactly,
like,
yeah.
Sure. Let me
Shiny
get on the
happy
internet.
people.
I went in a little deep dive on Frances Bean because I remember her
Uh-oh.
being very little when the whole Kurt Cobain issue and everything happened, and I was like, "Oh, that
4.
sucks." I was like, "Oh, that sucks."
I mean, that was
like,
94.
Yeah, I was like, "That's horrible, poor kid." Da, da, da. And then I looked up and it's, I guess she didn't do very bad for herself. She's very low.
Oh, she's doing fine.
Yeah, you don't ever see her in the news. Or
She
in
can
the
afford all 3
tabloids.
milks.
All the milks,
Yeah.
bro. She's like, "I'll take one of each."
Yeah.
you know.
And she just dumps out 2 of them for fun.
Hey,
Altadena only.
is that the move,
Because I don't
bro?
live in San Diego.
Hey, that's the move. That's how you drop dick on fools, huh? You just bring out that
I
big
feel like
old
such a douchebag. I just pretend to dump out milk wearing a pinky ring.
the orange cap milk, and you're
Yeah.
just fucking shooting a music video, bro. With the no,
Instead of like the expensive champagne.
that's the
milk.
new move, bro.
Pour it on a Rolex.
That will be
We're
one
gonna do
day.
it.
I went
Winter formal.
down the deep dive. She's been married before, so she was married for this dude like for less than a year, I think, like 6 months or something, and she ended up losing her dad's guitar in the divorce
No.
to the dude, bro. That guitar was like the iconic one. I guess he did the Bean Cheese Smells Like Teen Spirit.
That's big news.
And he did everything with that guitar. That was the iconic
But
guitar.
that's like the only thing he got from it. But it's enough.
Bro,
no, it's enough.
he fucking flipped that guitar for $6 million. You don't need anything else. That's
No,
all.
that's-
That's all you needed in that
Well,
divorce.
if that's what you value.
Well, that would be crazy. You guys are musicians, some more than others.
you were listening to BJ in the film.
Is there something that you have gifted your children, which you hope that they do not lose in some sort of future relationship or anything like that? Joshua Kemble, the mic is yours.
Oh, hey, brought to you by Sure SM58. Yes. Okay. No, I think I have a pretty good vinyl record collection. That's I try to every time I put one on and one of the kids is around, I'll tell them about how I got it, what it means to me, if it's something special, and my CD collection. To be honest, I got some pretty crazy stuff that you can't get on compact disc and cassettes, whatever. I have less of those. But
I have your first release on cassette.
kids. I don't have it. Got to talk to Uncle Steve.
What's up, guys? I might wheel and deal one there for you.
Uncle Pendleton. We got that, and then like any music instruments that we have around the house and stuff like that, of course. And I always tell them like,
you guys are all very musically inclined.
yeah.
We've spoken many times on this podcast before, and you've told me that you just kind of have musical instruments strewn along the house.
Yes.
Like maybe el cajon over here, maybe some tambourines over there.
El Cajon. It's not just the city.
It's also a box, and maybe you also have like a guitar or a kazoo. You just have musical
The
instruments
newest thing,
everywhere.
Eden, my daughter just got an acoustic bass.
Ooh, yeah. I love acoustic basses.
It sounds cool, man.
The
It sounds
best.
really cool. So we got some, guitars, electric, mini strats, whatever, ukulele, all kinds of fun
I don't know if
stuff.
that was the proper way to say that.
How do you say it?
Ukelele.
Without the hand.
Ukelele. Ukelele.
But no, I think that I want to pass down this sense. And I've said this before. Is like I want to pass down the sense of why I do what I do. You know, why do we give back? Why do I even want to give back? Why do we move into the inner city and do things or work with nonprofit orgs when I could be doing something corporate or whatever? It's because that's, for one, I would get bored, doing something like that for me personally. But also, I came up as a person who didn't have much, right? I came up, my mom was on food stamps and welfare, and so we lived like that. So, somebody trained me something in the restaurant world or in the music world, and then they said, don't ever stop learning this stuff because it's the stuff that gives back and keeps going into the community. And they said community, they were talking about maybe their industry, but I was thinking like, my apartment complex or the neighborhood or the city or whatever.
Now more than ever, man, with so much shit going on around the world,
Dude,
you never
so much
know.
that I can't even control.
You don't know when these things are going to come into play. Traits, certain trades. I was reading a news article that said in less than 50 years, there will be more of a need for plumbers, electricians, and all.
Because they
of them.
stopped teaching it in school.
Yeah, like you're gonna have
it. Yeah,
and
the trades.
And since people want to know about like the nuts and bolts of it, like financially, they said a pinche plomero, a plumber, is going to be making a lot more money than a doctor in the timeline of life. Why? Because of the school and what it costs to become a doctor, and the loans that you have to get in order to become that doctor, and what you have to do throughout the timeline to pay it off. Whereas in 2 years, you'll get that trade at a trade school. And you'll be, fortunately with the Emo Brown Foundation, we were able to gift a couple of scholarships to students that wanted to take their talents to a trade school and procure some sort of trade like that and continue their learning and educational process there. There is more in that I feel than in a 4-year university. If the 4-year university degree, a communications degree is not going to get you saved.
You're a good communicator.
If war breaks out. If the bottom of this financial world we live in completely diminishes and there's nothing left, what is going to help? Somebody who can, make bread.
Hey.
Somebody who knows how to process undrinkable water and make it drinkable. Somebody who knows how to, do some sort of plumbing. Electricians. All of these people that have these trades are going to be of more value. A mechanic, fool. The older we've gone, do you know how relevant and how important and how much of a necessity a reliable
Changing
and
a tire.
loyal... you don't know how to do that?
Yeah, I took auto shop in school.
How do you, fool? How do you? Can I say that? Because I don't know if a lot of people do that.
No, I know. They don't teach it in school anymore. So they should. Not every school has a culinary program, which they should at least have something, home ec.
We need to be self-sustainable, I guess is what I'm trying to say.
To a degree, yeah.
Yeah, we need to learn how, especially when you have a family. I feel you need to learn the basics of survival and how to make things happen when
Podcasting.
everything else is done. When the Wi-Fi goes out, bro. When the electricity is gone.
That's when you find out who you really are.
and you're living like
do we do?
Like the family on Little House on the Prairie. You're living like the Ingalls, bro, because there's nothing. You better figure some shit out. You better learn how to churn some butter.
Learn how to braid your hair.
Some shit, dog.
Braid someone's hair.
That's what Laura Ingalls had those braids when she ran down the hill, right?
Oh yeah, what a great show, fool.
It just
That was
feels-
good.
Laura
wholesome
Ingalls
fun.
Wilder on Little House of the Prairie,
Dude,
starring Michael
Reminds me
Landon.
of chicken noodle soup, dude.
guys-
I don't know
yeah.
why.
Who was your favorite on that show? Mine was Mary Ingalls because she would go blind. Later
would
on,
go
in the-
blind?
she ended up going
Sometimes
blind.
Every
She would go
episode, she went blind.
And the last 5 minutes, bing, I got that. No, it was like she went blind and she made it
I never
work.
got into
Spoiler
it.
alert.
I always watched the end, the credits, because then the Muppet Show was on after.
That's right.
So yeah, we used to
I'm taking us down
lot
a
of
dark
stories.
path today, fool.
You're taking us down a dark path.
little
Let's
bit.
talk about
Why?
scary stories.
You're dark Steve today. You
I
went
am.
all dark colors
dark,
today.
all black everything. All black
He's emo.
everything. Yes, I am. I am. I'm turning into that guy.
Uh-oh.
And in this last
Everybody
month,
out of the room.
This
You got
last
them
month
on.
of being in like a funk, bro, of not being able to get out of it, because I swear, dog, I've never felt so overwhelmed.
What's going
and
on,
stressed.
brother?
It's all good now, hopefully. Knock on all of the woods.
It is. Just give better fucks.
You give better fucks, get better problems. That's true. But I couldn't sleep. I had my anxiousness was like at an all-time high, and this whole time I'm just trying to focus on wifey and the kids, but you can't. Because real life shit is going on. You got to handle it. You got to put out fires. Oh, okay, put that one out. Oh, shit, now I got to put that fire. Okay, now what else is coming? Oh, fuck. So it's just crazy. It's been a shitty month. So I feel like all of it, I was like, I need to arm myself with the tools needed to make it out the other end.
The book motivated me to prioritize my fucks. And I'm wondering...
For somebody just tuning in, it's the same. Barry has learned how to prioritize his fucks today.
This book is the same tenet as like your like management books or like business accountability or anything like that. The 7 Habits and all that.
7
kind of
Habits.
stuff. It's like prioritizing. You can't prioritize 100 things, even if you have a long list. There's one priority. You can't do all of the stuff. I always, to-do lists should not be more than 3 things, or you know what I mean.
And as fucked up and like selfish as it sounds, it's the same things they'll tell you on an airplane. Like you got to take care of yourself first before you can take care of anybody else around you.
Because you can't help them if you're
Exactly.
That is the best metaphor.
That was the hardest thing for me was putting myself on that fuck list, 'cause I never prioritized myself.
The best metaphor
Sure.
is realizing that.
Sure.
I can't help my family until I'm in a position that I can help myself. Because ultimately, if I'm gone, I'm not going to be here to help my family. So we got to take it, whether it's eating better, whether it's doing more physical activities, just taking care of yourself, giving better fucks, doing all of those things. I feel like I realize that now.
I just can't take it when he looks me in the eye and says that.
You need to give a better
right
fuck,
in your
brother.
soul, man. Right in your soul.
Barry, take us down a happy path, bro. I see some of your notes on here. There's some good notes on you. Give me a good story.
Here's a funny one. How
Go
about
ahead.
that?
All right.
Netflix is planning on opening up some physical locations.
Netflix.
Okay. The streaming service that started off as a red box outside of 7-Eleven where you could, get your DVDs and
I
stuff.
still got a red box fucking DVD I never returned.
Wait,
Well,
they're a
Redbox
Redbox?
is different.
Yeah.
No, so
Oh.
Netflix before. Well, no, actually, they were a mail service, right? They weren't
Yeah.
even the Redbox. Redbox
Yeah.
is Redbox. So, anyway, taking down a dark path. Fucking Netflix is opening some physical stores, and Blockbuster had the perfect reaction.
Let's see.
They basically just tweeted out something that said, like, we see what you're doing, and we should tell you something. This is how this goes. Yeah. Oh boy, should we tell you how this ends?
So I saw that, and they did like a little video
Yeah.
of the timeline of when it first started to when it ultimately came to an end in 2008. At its peak, bro, there was over like 30,000 stores or 300,000. It started with a 3.
It was everywhere.
They were everywhere. There was so many, and it started slow, and then like there was so many Blockbusters everywhere, and then ultimately there was like 5, 4,
Dude, there was
3,
even mom
2,
and pop
1.
VHS rental places. Like, it's crazy.
Dude,
how
I
much
had
it's changed in
memberships
our
at all of
lifetime.
them.
Yeah.
I
I
had
had
a
over here
friend-
on Oxford.
I had a friend.
Hollywood
I was
Video.
17 and he was like 16. He was a singer in my band and he liked pornography. So I was like, I got you, bro. I would get the
What a
fucking
weirdo. I
memberships.
mean, what
Yeah.
16-year-old boy in a band likes porn?
Yeah,
Hold my beer.
my mom would be like, "Are you getting pornos for that little perv?" And I was like, "Yeah." And
Yeah.
and I would get for myself the faces of death. With ultimately last week, I found out they were all fake. All of this world we live
Ruined
in
your
is
childhood.
fake,
Fakes of
bro.
death.
Unruined your
Unreal.
childhood, actually.
I don't know what's gonna happen to Netflix. They're doing good. Why
They're
fuck around
safe
with
right now
something?
with
Yeah,
what
why
they're
fuck
doing.
around with
They
something?
got the money to fuck around, and like all this like SAG after strike stuff. They're just looking for new ways to make money. I bet because they're not making any more products. So they're like, well, how do we present our products in a new way?
I don't know if you bring out 90210 like the early years and put them on Netflix, bitch. I will watch it.
They don't listen to Steve anymore.
No,
They don't-
I
they're not-
watched the Suits series.
We
I
saw them
watched
get off the
Suits
subscription
series.
list. It was a really bad day when Netflix quit.
They were not emo brown members.
How awesome is
We took their
just
card back then.
upcycling old series, dude? Suits was gone, dead, left for forgotten. People just started watching it because they just put it on, and I was one of those people. Now they're gonna revamp it, bring it back, and start a new season on it.
Yep.
So it's like there is a plethora of products and series and just like old shows that you can bring back and make it work.
See, you're part of the problem though, because everyone's like the same thing. Like, oh, this made me feel good. Make it again. Make it again. Make it again.
Yeah.
Got to make new shit
Why?
and experience new things that make you feel good, because that's how you grow.
It's the same story being told over and over with different actors and just a different.
Doesn't have to be. Our friends from Who Goes There taught us that about horror movies. Like,
Every movie
The
needs-
Wailing.
Every
I've never
movie
seen a
needs
movie
an
like
origin
that.
story.
Yeah.
You know, scary movies, Marvel movies, whatever. Origin stories are hot. I love those. You know, when you figure out why. Maybe, I mean,
You only see Uncle Ben die so many times before you realize Spider-Man
You did this.
It's your fault.
The rice guy?
But even before the origin, wow,
People's dead.
Wow. Wait,
wow.
boomer that up.
But like,
Oh.
you know, just origins of all that stuff. It's fun to figure out. You know, they didn't do a very good job with Darth Vader, but whatever they could do. But those are fun to figure out.
He's
where
not
it
a
came
fan of
from.
the prequels.
Let me bring you back into the dark side.
Oh,
R.I.P.
we're going
Matthew
gothic.
Perry
Wow.
in a hot tub.
I'll be there.
Cardiac arrest. Dude, I don't know if I was a big
Tell your
Matthew
story.
Perry
No one
fan
told
or
you
if I was
it
just a
would
big
ever be
Friends
this way.
fan, but he was in a bunch of good movies. I enjoyed the movie with.
He was in good movies.
Yeah,
He was in good movies.
I enjoyed the movie with Salma Hayek.
Yeah.
I don't
The
well,
Fools Rush In.
Fools Rush In,
Yeah, that was a
bro.
good one.
Good movie.
That's a classic.
good movie.
That was
Come
good.
on, bro. Matthew Perry, especially after like you want to say it was a triumphant story. You know, he was scraping the bottom of the barrel with his addiction, all of the things. Came out with this book, aired out all of his dirty laundry. You know, he may have burned some bridges and pissed some people off along the way, but ultimately that was his therapy. That was his way of coming to grips with everything that he went through, only to just kind of like have his heart give out and him drown. What does that tell you, bro?
My sister-in-law said like, "Hey, you got to stop playing pickleball."
There it is.
She was, yeah.
If you want to make
she's
those
like,
connections,
pickleball is the curse of your health. I was
don't
like,
go in
"What?"
hot tubs.
Or yeah, pickleball and hot tubs. Yeah, don't put them.
man.
Don't put them together.
Wifey's
mix, never mix.
wifey was a little butthurt about it. She's a big Friends fan. I don't know if I was a big Friends fan. I don't know.
You don't have the Matthew Perry poster up in your room
I
anymore?
don't. No, I don't. I will have the girl who sings Smelly Cat,
Phoebe.
Smelly Cat.
Phoebe Cates.
Yes. What are they feeding you, Smelly Cat? I don't know, man. I feel bad. Although, wifey and I did take a picture at the little fountain in New York. We are weenies.
You didn't go to the
Central
what was that?
Perk?
Central Perk?
No,
Yeah.
that doesn't exist.
It's not a real thing.
That's not
Actually,
real.
it's out here, isn't it? Because they filmed it all at Universal.
Did they really?
I think so.
Damn, I guess you were a fan. Who was your favorite friend?
I've been to Universal Studios.
Who was your favorite friend?
Marcel,
Who's that?
the monkey.
Oh, dude, hey, that's a deep cut, dog. Oh
I
my
like
god.
Friends. No, I like Friends, but like I don't know. I'm not like, yay, anybody's gone. But like I don't know, when a celebrity goes, I'm not like one of those people that goes like, oh, why'd they take? It's like
Wifey is.
Yeah.
Pee Wee Herman and Matthew Perry hit her hard this year. Pee Wee Herman, I get it. You know, I get it. We grew up watching like all Pee Wee's Playhouse and all that stuff, but sad times, bro. The deaths don't end there though, Angel.
oh my gosh.
Sometimes it happened on the hockey rink.
Oh no.
This weekend in Nottingham,
Nottingham,
that's in England, across the pond.
Nottingham, England,
See what I did there?
England.
There was an accident on the rink, Angel. Some dude was just doing his thing, skating. And if you see the video, I don't want to influence anybody in any which way, but if
Yeah,
you
'cause
watch
it's
that
still allegedly,
video,
this is
Give
an
him a
open
warning.
case.
there is a warning. There will be slashing. There is a dude.
Halloween.
That is a low blow hockey joke. You probably don't even know there's a. Anyway.
Yeah, there's. And then there will be bloodshed and somebody pass. Our respects and thoughts and prayers to the family. That's crazy. But now there's controversy. Did the hockey player do it on purpose? Or was it accidental? I didn't know anything. I don't know anything about hockey. I think I've been to like half a hockey game. You know, I was there and I was like, I got to get out of here. This is horrible. So then I was watching this in the morning
Whoa.
and I saw it and it looked like the one of the guy, the accusee, kind of threw his leg out and just kind of sliced the throat of the person who passed away. That's horrible. Thoughts?
Again, it's an open case, so I'm not trying to sway anybody anyway. But I don't think that would be something you do on purpose. Like, no matter how mad you are at someone, like to do that on the ice, that is
So
not
much death,
something you do on
fool.
purpose. So I feel like maybe, yeah, his leg was out, but I don't think he was trying. And just think of how like perfectly timed, how perfectly accurate, and how much you have to practice that move to be able to get someone in such a small zone. They're padded the fuck up, you know? To get someone in such a small zone, I don't think it was like a Happy Gilmore situation where he's
I don't
like
know
taking
any-
off his ice skate and like, you know.
I'll preface this by saying I don't know shit about hockey. So
Yeah.
I don't know how often somebody gets taken out and they go like skates overhead,
do you
falling
think you
forward.
could leg kick me in the throat first shot right now?
Without
go.
skates? Without skates?
Just standing on the ground.
Oh, I got you, fool. I got you.
Show me a leg kick.
Got
A leg kick. I didn't even say the word right. High kick. But yeah, I mean, just think about like how hard it is to actually accurately
That's
like
nuts.
high kick someone like at a UFC fucking like level of.
So why
accuracy.
are people quick to say no? This guy did it on purpose.
Maybe they have beef or something. I
Yeah?
don't know, but like
Ah.
again, it's very specific to be like.
seemed
in
like
the
a
throat.
very athletic move to make that shit happen.
And it was the
Roll
best
the
one.
Not up
tape,
to me.
Angel.
Luckily, it's not up to
Roll
me.
the tape. Let's let people decide. So here you are going down the hockey rink. Warning: this video contains graphic material. Oh, that just sounds horrible. See, there it is. so quick. And it was like, it looks like he kicked him. It almost looked like he
I
did
mean,
that.
there was definitely a kick, but again, like he's not even looking. Like,
Look how
doesn't know
fast
what's
they were
going-
going too. That's
Stop
like,
playing.
just think about, like-
stop playing this.
Yeah,
right?
it's- But like, think about the difficulty of
guy-
trying to do
the
a high
guy on
kick
the
and then
other
try to
team-
do that on ice skates, moving while like you're already being hit by someone else. Like to say that that's
Yeah,
on purpose.
somebody else hit
is-
him and pushed him.
For the
like,
longest time, I would use the
anyways.
excuse that I'm a Mexican, I'm a tropical fellow, I don't do things on ice. And I've proven my theory correct as I've broken an ankle, or at the very least, severely sprained an ankle at the UTC rink with my wife because I ate shit the first time we went to go there. I've eaten shit at Big Bear on snowboarding. I am just not good on ice.
Smirnoff Ice.
So I could not do it.
He's
I've
definitely
been,
not good on Smirnoff Ice.
No,
I've been iced.
I've seen him at his worst.
That just seems very difficult, man. Oh man,
No,
Good,
I don't know.
respect, prayers, all of the things for the families and everything involved. What a crazy time.
Hey, Steve.
But wait, the deaths aren't done yet.
How do you want to die?
How do I want to die? I mean, if we have a choice, peacefully, I guess. That's it. I don't want to die drowning. That
I was
seems,
gonna say
that seems horrible. I don't want to die burned.
No, that'd be bad.
You know, if I don't know. Like
So
if
not-
somebody's
not a
gonna
long-
shoot me,
not
if
a
somebody's
long-
gonna shoot me, I'm
Better
gonna
be
be like, yo, let me just inject this heroin in my arm really quick. Like I'll let
Never
me
got
do,
to try this.
Let me do the dirty work for you, dude. Like let me, and that's it.
I
And
wouldn't
then
want
I'll
to go
just
that way
handle
either.
it.
That's a terrible way to go.
Yeah, but I don't want to. I want my family to be able to see me in a casket. You know, like I feel if I fry, if somebody burns me, or if I'm a cut.
Oh, I never thought about that. I
Yeah.
never thought about the after. I was
Yeah.
talking
Oh.
about like the during.
Yeah, you're so like
I'm in the present, baby.
you're so conceited. You got to think of everyone else, not just about yourself.
That's
fool.
a Scorpio power.
Speaking of bougie, Barry.
You guys know the 8 signs if you're bougie as fuck?
Oh gosh, what is that?
Actually, it's just there are new signs that you're middle class, baby. Actually, upper middle class, because there's middle and then there's middle plus.
What are we? We're middle, right? We're like thick in the middle of things.
I might be seeing the cusp of middle. I'm low class. It's fine. It's all good.
All right. Keep signs you've made it to the upper middle class. Why do they have to be white? All right, whatever.
Exactly my point.
Number one.
Upper middle class defined, they say that people in the middle class and upper middle class may both benefit from a higher standard of living, less financial stress, more financial freedom or stability. However, there are some differences between the two tiers.
Go ahead.
One has commercials. And here they are. No, basically what it got into was just like, you're able to go on more vacations. You don't have any debt.
Does Disneyland on a monthly basis is that a vacation?
That's me seeing the cusp. See, that's what I'm saying. The way my checking account, my savings account is set up.
If I have a Dole Whip while at Disneyland, am
Yeah.
I excelling?
That's bougie. That's
Ooh,
bougie.
Get it,
Yeah.
guy. Get
No,
it.
but like basically they're just talking about like people who have they own property that makes you upper middle class. Like all the things that used to be like the standard middle class is now going up a level. So it's like if you thought you were middle class before, get ready. It's going up. Is basically the theme of that story. So how do you feel about being upper middle class?
It's a lot of responsibility just to maintain, dog. Just to maintain wherever the fuck we are.
Yeah.
Whatever class we're in is just hard because these kids are getting older. They're eating more. These kids are getting older. They're doing more. And every activity that they do comes with a cost. And that cost seems to be increasing every year. Anytime I go out to dinner now, it's no longer just like I'll have a fucking quesadilla or I'll have one taco. These motherfuckers are having the same plates I'm having now. So it's like, oh shit, you're staying home while we go out to dinner. It's just hard work to maintain any lifestyle, whether it's the maintaining lifestyle, which is the one that we abide by. And it's like, it's just hard, bro. Because look, I'm a business owner. So I go the way of the business. Whichever way our businesses are going, it's like, oh, you know what? This month's going to be a little tight, guys. We got to pay some state tax. We got to pay some this tax. So it's like, oh, it's crazy. That's which is why I have a job. Which is why wifey is tinkering with the idea of accepting an offer for a job. So it's like, oh, okay. I'd like to live in the middle class, like in the high middle class. I'd be sick.
I think it's a problem that they're even like identifying the different levels. Because honestly, yeah, there's a big disparity or a big what's the word? Difference between like, you know,
Disparity was good. Full go
disparity.
with it,
All right,
guys.
disparity,
Just
yeah.
because you
Keep it rolling.
just because you wore a hockey outfit doesn't mean you
Or-
gotta.
So we got.
I was gonna make a bad joke. I was gonna make a very bad.
I didn't even know we were going to talk about hockey today. No,
Obviously.
we have the different levels and we can see them, but I feel like it's really like a level of accessibility that like we don't focus on. Like if you think like, oh, my neighbor over there has a bigger house.
Don't matter.
Doesn't fucking matter. He's still your neighbor. You can
Yeah.
go talk to him and be like, yo, dude, you want to come over having a barbecue? Like, whatever. You can.
Never
People
that.
don't, but they do.
Never that.
They can. But like, try to go like, talk to your governor. Like, you know, like that's a different level. And I'm going to get on my conspiracy hat right now. That's what we should be focusing on. And like these little articles always come out. They're like, your neighbor is $5 richer than you. He must be doing better. But really what it is like, pay attention to this shit while like the people who you can't even fucking talk to, can't even access,
unattainable.
can't invite to the barbecue, those motherfuckers keep getting like further and further away from us faster than you're getting further from me or like, you know, like me from Ed. Like we're all closer than any of us to that level. And
you
I'm
know
not
what?
just trying to call out Gavin Newsom, but I'm just saying like fucking like, you know, like the level of like accessibility is really where you notice like
It's a matter of perspective too. It's a matter of perspective because if you have a rich dude, he'll trade with somebody else in a split second. If you ask one of us, we'll trade up any moment of the day, or should we? I feel like the richest people are the ones who wake up every morning with their family, healthy and ready, under a roofed house, and they have meals and they have things to do. That's a victory, bro. Mm-hmm. That's already a victory. If I can get up and my family has clothes to put on, to go to school, eat food, do their thing, come back, and we can do that on a consistent basis, victory. That's all the fuck I need, bro. Exactly. I don't need more than that. I do enjoy food. I do enjoy food. I do enjoy freshly baked sourdough.
a nice bun.
Sourdough.
I got you.
And those are the things I enjoy. Oddly enough, I have a question before we wrap this episode up.
Okay.
And I ran it by my wife because I was going out for my jog. I started my jogs again. I did everything this fucking month to fucking combat stress and whatever, dude. I was like, all right, going for a jog, get all dressed. And I'm running and getting ready to go and leave. And I go by one of my neighbors' houses, and this lady was coming out in Spanish. She was like, ay, perdón.
How do you come out in Spanish?
She was
Open the
leaving.
door and it's like,
she was leaving. Ha ha ha. And she's like, disculpa, excuse me, qué pena. Oh my God, how embarrassing. ¿Me puedes ayudar con mi blusa? Can you help me with my blouse? And I was like, what? Like, I was like, what do you mean? She's like, can you help me in Spanish? Can you help me zip up my blouse? Now I stopped and I took a look around and I was like, what the fuck is going on here? Is somebody playing a trick on me?
camera?
Look for the camera.
Because I get in the most Larry David fucking moments ever, bro. I'm like the Mexican, yo soy Lorenzo David. I get in all the Larry David fucking moments, bro. And I'm thinking, it's like, what the fuck is this shit for real? And I have an interview and I can't get the zipper up and like on the back. And she turned around and I saw, I was like, all right, cool. It's not like ultra revealing or anything. It's like on the middle. So I zipped it up and I said, okay, cool. And I just
This is in
continued
the
running.
middle of the street?
Yeah, fool. Like, just
I
like,
feel like you're
on
safe
the
there. She's
sidewalk.
like, come
Yeah.
inside and zip up my blouse.
So I called wife. He's like, yo, you're not going to believe this. Bugging over this. Some lady just asked me to zip up her fucking blouse. She's like, what? And you did it? You're crazy. What are you doing? I was like, oh, shit, I called you because I thought it did the right neighborly thing, fool. So
Nope.
don't invite your neighbors over for your little carnita asada.
No,
bro.
especially.
Don't do anything for your neighbors.
Never.
Never, dude. Because I was like, oh, shit. She's like, no,
Only
you
gonna
got to
get
be
you in trouble.
careful. Next day, we were at Costco buying 2 gallons for $5. And then we go in there, bro. And I don't know if I have a fucking sign on me that says,
Some guy asked you to zip up his pants, didn't he?
ask me anything. You know, this little old lady comes up to me. Excuse me, can you help me with my iPhone? I told her no. I said, I can't. My wife won't allow me.
Sorry,
to
I'm married,
Ma'am,
lady.
I can't speak
All right?
to you. I'm married. But yeah, I was like, I'm not going to talk to anybody, fool. I find myself in these Larry David moments on the regular. Would you have zipped up this lady's blouse?
I mean, yeah, it's like not a like sexual thing. She like
Expect a
literally
phone
came up
call
to you
from
in the
your
middle of the
wife.
street. Now again, if she was like, "Excuse me, I need help zipping up my blouse. Can you come inside?" I'd be like, "No."
Oh, you took it to the next level.
Yeah, so I'm saying like, you're fine, dude.
Joshua, would you have zipped this lady's blouse?
I
up?
had neighbor.
First question was by my wife, how old is she? And I said, older than me.
Did you check ID?
Yeah, I was like, oh,
That
ma'am,
might
I'm
not
going to have to
doesn't
see your
matter.
ID before. I was like, she was older than me. And we know that we're neighbors. She lives there,
Yeah.
and she's seen me playing like wiffle ball with the kids in the front yard.
Yeah.
You know? So I feel it was a moment of like, oh shit, well, I know this fool. Let me see if this fool's is gonna be down to zip up my blouse.
As long as she's not like showing up at your house tomorrow, being like, "Can you help me again?" Like,
Well,
exactly.
and the thing was, I told wife, is like, the most awkward thing would have been one of us going out on one of our nightly walks with the dog, the family, and then she comes up, she said, thank you for the other day.
Oh no.
And I was like, you know what I'm saying? I was like, what the fuck?
You helped me with my blouse.
And she, wife went, what the fuck? And I was like, oh, it's because I helped her zip up her blouse. What? You know, I was like, I called
No,
my
you
mom.
handled it well.
All right.
And she's entitled to her reaction. Everybody is.
All of us.
But I don't feel like that's a big issue. I don't feel like helping your
Joshua?
neighbor zip up her blouse is a big issue.
Would you have zipped up the blouse?
BJ professional blouse zipper.
Yeah, with his
That's how
teeth.
the bee says
But
in my
also, you explained the scenario well. Like she feels like she knew you. You're.
I think so.
You're a safe jogger.
I feel like that.
You're the family guy on the street. Whatever.
Maybe she just asked everybody. Maybe that's her move.
She's seeing. Okay, I'm not going to kill him.
It'd be different. Like if you walk in and hear it again, like, excuse me, sir, somebody else walking up.
Yeah, or somebody else. But
This is
like,
just the time and era we live in.
right. Yeah, but I don't think it was lascivious or anything like that. She was
Whoa, what?
Lascivious.
I don't think
I'm gonna
she
take
had-
that
that
as
sounds like a name for your next band, huh?
I don't know what that means. I'm gonna take that shit as disrespectful. What the fuck did you just say?
Lascivious.
I don't think she had ill intent.
Oh, okay.
Like, and you know, she's like, she said it kind of nicely. She's like, oh, here's a guy jogging.
There
who
were
I've
no
seen
tents on my side either, friend.
Yellow.
Then you're safe.
I mean, in that instance, yes, it wasn't like she was because she was already fully dressed. She was
Yeah.
like, oh, hey, but it was kind of the only thing that's weird to me is like you were just. She happened to be on her porch looking for a person.
No, she was leaving and going into her car, and I was like already about.
all
to
of a
like,
sudden,
yeah.
this man jogs up.
Yeah.
and
Maybe
he's
she was
like,
gonna ask the
"You're
boss."
perfect for this job. Come over
I
here."
need you to zip
Yeah.
up my zipper.
Hello, neighbor.
And there I was.
So it's kind of weird.
Ever the helpful neighbor.
It's kind of weird situation, but I think
haven't
that
seen
you-
her since it's
I think
happened.
that you did the right thing, and it was
Maybe she
it was
moved.
innocent.
I told the wife it was easier just to do it and leave than to
and
give
I
her
think
a
you
whole,
did the right thing by immediately telling
Yeah.
two other people about it. You know,
Yeah,
So
you gotta tell an
accountability.
adult.
So it didn't come up later while you're on the walk and be like, she's like, "Hey neighbor, thanks for zipping up my blouse," you know, and that makes it really awkward. I don't think it was. I think it was awkward in the
What
moment.
you should have done
and
is
it was
have like a
gone.
FaceTime and just been like, this is what I'm doing.
He goes live on Emo Brown. Like,
I called Crystal.
Hello
I was
guys,
like,
it's doing good in the hood right now.
next time I'm just gonna turn on the little face and be like, I am now zipping up her zipper.
yeah. So I.
Hands are free. Goodbye.
Yeah, I think it probably ended well, and she's, you know, if you know her, you guys have seen each other in the neighborhood or whatever. She's not like knocking on your door or anything like that with, you know, hey,
More things.
I don't know,
Yeah.
come over whenever you want.
Never
Or-
that.
Oh, she wasn't. It didn't seem weird.
I'll tell you that right now.
Well, she's
No
like
one
the
is
lady
allowed in
from,
my house, bro. No one is allowed in my house. All right, we'll smoke on the fucking treehouse.
I've been at
I've
your
been
house.
in-
not
You've
your
been in
house.
the
I've been in the
treehouse. Yeah. All right. Never mind. People are allowed.
I don't
Whatever.
think. I
House
don't know.
adjacent.
I mean, I help people, you know, on my staff in the kitchen or whatever, like tying aprons behind their, you know, like it's just
Yeah,
something.
but
that
you know them.
But you don't have to have. I guess it depends on the motive that you have as the person tying or zipping or whatever. It's like, you know, and their motive is like,
Utter confusion.
could you please tie this for me? Because I have a fetish for people like touching my back or whatever. It's like, it wasn't like, it doesn't sound like it was like that.
Yeah.
And he didn't read it like that. He wasn't like, oh, she's going
And
to
you're
like
like, here's
this.
my opportunity to
Yeah.
zip up, you know, it was,
Lascivious.
yes.
Joshua,
Steve.
thank you for coming down today. We appreciate you visiting us here in Chula Vista, all the way from Mount Helix. What is that, La Mesa?
Yeah.
La Mesa. Barry, any wrap-up words?
Yes. On Saturday, I'm going to be in your neighborhood rapping. I picked up a gig at O'Sullivan's Irish Pub from 8 to 11 p.m. So come on out.
What are you going to be doing?
Playing music.
Wait, Sullivan's is having you back?
Yeah.
You're back,
Which
baby.
day?
I'm back, baby. What?
Which day?
Saturday the 4th.
Saturday the 4th. So you
At
won't
8
be
p.m.
at, you won't be at Deftones.
That is why I will not be there, unfortunately.
Deftones.
Dia de los Deftones.
Yeah,
Oh, that's
those
a thing again?
Deftones, Yeah.
They brought it back.
Deftones.
Tickets,
Black band.
but, you know, anyways.
Other than that, though, read the fucking book. It's good. Still a
Read
lot of
this
not
book.
getting a fuck.
This is it. After today, we no longer speak of this book,
Yeah.
Oh.
but keep it in your arsenal. Keep it in your toolkit.
Where do
Next
we get
up
the
is-
info on the Emo Brown Book Club?
Well, you missed
This
it
is it.
last week. Next month, November, next week, we'll be starting to read
A Woman
Brit-
in Me.
A Woman in Me by Britney Spears. Yes.
Oh, The Woman in Me, not
The
A
Woman-
Woman in
Is
Me.
that written by Jim
We're getting the
Ruland?
right one.
The Woman in
By Jim
Me.
Ruland?
Is that, I don't know, is that,
Jim Ruland tells the tale
co-wrote.
of
He
Britney
co-packed it.
Spears.
because he does the music tell-alls.
The Woman in Me, the Britney Spears. I can't wait, dog. I already downloaded it. I already ordered the fucking
He's
book.
got a poster.
I have the whole thing. I'm ready to go. Lexi, you're over there giggling, but I'm
What
gonna
if
bring
she
you
came
on.
out of the house was like, can you
I'm gonna
zip
bring
up my
Lexi
blouse?
on. I'm gonna bring Lexi on so she can talk about Britney.
Would you
My
fucking-
sister wants to come on the show to talk about Britney Spears, bro. Is that whatever?
Oh,
And
it's
what are
gonna
we
be
doing the
serious.
month after that? You said we're gonna do
Oh, we're going to do the Joey Diaz book.
Uncle Joey.
Yeah.
Coco Diaz.
Fuck yeah.
Let's
It's
do
called,
it, bro. I'm in.
Cool.
Okay, gabagool. Bye.
Don't forget, you are a champion. Have a safe Halloween, and we'll see you guys next week. Later.